What's up, fam? Modern Day Caveman here. Yesterday, I was in Home Depot and I ran across this young guy that I was locked up with, and we actually worked together. And yeah, we worked together because he worked on the same floor that I worked on, and we were both cadres. Excuse me. I used to talk to him all the time, and try to be like encouraging to him, and try to instill some kind of drive because he was really lazy. He was a lazy guy, and he just really didn't. I ain't gonna say he was lazy. He just didn't put much effort into what he was doing, and so I used to talk to him and ask him about what he was going to do when he got out because he didn't really have a plan. His thing was he was going to sell dope. That's all he know how to do is sell dope. He was like, man, I'm going to get out. I ain't going to even lie to you, Ramon. Reed, that's what they call me, Reed. He said, I'm not even going to lie to you, Reed. I'm going to get out. I'm going to sell dope, man. I'm just going to keep selling dope. And he's like, I got to look out for my kids. And at any rate, I told him that he was making a mistake and that he was bound to end back up in prison if that was the route that he continued. So I saw him yesterday at Home Depot, and he still looked the same, and he still ain't like I. So I told him what I was doing. I said, "You remember what I said I was going to do when I got out?" And he was like, "Yeah." I said, "I did it. I started a YouTube channel. I'm director of a reentry program. I got I said, what are you doing?" And he said, "I'm living at home with my mom and the kids." And I was like, "Well," I said, "Dude, you working?" He was like, "No." I said, "Dang." I said, "Well, you want a job? Do you want to work?" He said, "Not really." And I was like, "What?" And he just doing I guess he doing what he said he was gonna do. But I got to go back to what my mom told me. My mom told me that the people that need your help the most don't want it. Sometimes the people that need your help the most don't want it. And so I can only help those who are trying to help themselves. And if he's comfortable or satisfied or content where he's at, then there's nothing I can do about it. It's just heartbreaking to see, the people that I know, like I actually lived with him. I know this guy, and he's not trying to make any progress. And he's a young dude. He's young in his 20s. Just young, but he just ain't tired yet. I've come across some guys that got out of prison, and I've had interactions with them, and I listen to their language. I watch what they do, and what they're going about, how they're going about their daily lives, and I see from their conversation that they're not tired yet. They got some more time left in them, and it's sad. It's sad. But you it's like my man Stan says, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, but you can make him awful thirsty. so I just hope, like I said, I might be the only Bible somebody reads. Then the youth. This is the video. This video is about the youth. The youth. So I'm at a job site yesterday. This lady pulls up, Miss Perkins. She sends her grandson in and says, he comes out. He's like, my grandma want to talk to you. I'm like, what? So we go out. I go out to the car, and she wants some painting done. And anyways, so she's got this little young man in the car with her. And I got an affinity towards youth because I know that when I was growing up, I didn't have really any positive black role models in my life, especially men. Like I grew up, it was all players, pushers, pimps, gangsters, hustlers, dealers. It was. I grew up in the hood, man, and that was the environment that I was in. So that was the life that I chose because that was the environment that I was in, and it was some wrong choices. I made some wrong choices, but I didn't have really positive influences in my life. And so when I see kids, especially young black men, I try to talk to him. You know, I talk to him like they not kids, but I talk to him like people. I don't talk to him as kids. And so I started asking him, like, I said, hey man, like I started off with say, man, you staying out of trouble? And he was like, well, and I was like, what? And so his grandma tells me that he's been getting into a fight, you know, and she has him now, and his mom is going through a situation. And so I started talking to him, and you know, he's just a kid, and he's and I can tell that he's a follower, right? And we was talking to him, and his mom revealed, I mean, his grandmother revealed that his dad had died of cancer, young. His dad was 35. This kid is 10, and he's getting ready to be 11 real soon. I think he said on the 16th. And I'm going to see if I can do something for his birthday. I hope she stops by today. If she stops by today, I'm going to get his birthday, and I'm going to try to do something for his birthday, because I know it means a lot to kids, you know, especially when a man takes the time out to do something for you. Because I know what it would have meant to me when I was a kid. So I was talking to the kid, and you know, he's got his pants sagging, and so I explained to him what's, you know, when you sag in prison, you know, that's what it used to mean. Like, you used to be advertising, you know. And I was just talking to him, just talking to him like just a person, not like a kid, and not like a grown up. You know what I'm saying? But I was just telling him straight up, just talking to him, like giving it to him real. And the little dude started crying, man, and it made me feel bad. But, you know, but he wasn't crying because I was telling him right. He was just crying because he was I could tell that he was just overwhelmed with, he got a lot of built up emotions, and he probably needs somebody to talk to. And so I gave him my card. I was like, man, call me, man. Like please call me. I'm telling you, just call me, and I'll come get you if you want to. You know, if you want me to come get you, if you want to go do something, like, you know. And I just trying to make him feel better, man. And he ended up smiling before we left. And I was like, you gonna call me? He was like, yeah. And I said, what's my name? He was like, I was like, see, I said, see, you ain't gonna call me, man. But he said, no, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you. So it was just, you know, I think that and I'm not excluding other kids, but the folk, like little black guys, little people of color. Let me say that, little people of color, especially men of color, little boys of color. They got it a lot easier than we had it when in my generation when we were growing up, and my parents' generation. They got it. You know, my mom grew up in segregated South, so they're seeing things a little bit different, man. But it's still the plight of young black men in America. It's not changed. You know, they still got to deal with issues. But the fact that we got more positive black role models now than we did when I was growing up. But it's still in the hood. In the hood, it's hard to find those positive black role models, those positive black men. And I think it's our responsibility as black men to show the youth what to do. And like I told him, I said, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never knew. I never met a Christian black man when I was a kid. Like, I didn't meet my first Christian black man. Actually, Tim Jackson was in my high school. He was the first Christian dude that I like, that outwardly professed Christianity. He was like in my class. He was on my wrestling team, and you know, we was in the same grade. He lived down the street from me, and he was the only person that I ever knew, the only kid that I ever knew that was a professed Christian. And I never really met no men that were professed Christian, especially black men. And so I was saying that while I was in prison, I was going through the Kairos ministry, because the volunteers that came in, they were all white. And I was like, dude, I never really got to meet black men. So I think, you know, I need this. I step in and I fill that role. I fill that role for the next generation. And I'm proud to say it. You know, I'm proud to say that I love God and I love Jesus, and that I just want to see the little guys do better, right? And if I like Chaplain Mock said, man, you might be the only Bible somebody reads, so I'm going to try to be that standard. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Shout out to the young black men. Shout out to the young black men. All right, well, you know I got to say it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification button. I don't know, I just love doing it. I swear I do. I still love it. I still love it. Remember, God loves you, so do I. Peace. One love.